Jay, so much intrigue with the Lakers trying to get back to the playoffs, and in many ways, it begins with the second pick in 2016, Brandon Ingram.
And I couldn't agree with you more. There's so much attention around Lonzo Ball that it takes away the attention from a guy like B.I. B.I., his rookie year, was 19 years old, was still trying to figure things out, one of the youngest players in the league. But his second year, he improved exponentially on the court, finding confidence in that jump shot and also confidence doing things off the dribble and attacking at the rim. There's no doubt about it. The future leader of this team will be Brandon Ingram. He will be the next Laker great.
Not to make a crazy assumption, but is it fair to say that Kevin Durant can be a great example for a guy like Ingram?
Just watch and take notes, but also compete at the same time.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
LeBron James, 3 for 4. Good start. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Shot from the lane won't go. Warriors have the basketball. A lot of contact, no whistle.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players...
Oh, and a putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
I got ball.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Driving right to the basket. And a putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
No, I missed a short one there. Warriors have the basketball.
I got him.
Short jumper misses.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Short jumper won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Scores, strong take. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Videos, interviews, and features. You can get all that and more, including the opportunity to attend a post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
It goes down.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
LeBron into the front court. Down 3. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Curry buries it on the catch and shoot. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. From the painted area, won't go down. James into the front court. They trail by 1. Draymond Green snatching it out of the air. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
You're on the island now.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
James had to force that one, but it's no good. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 1 quarter down. The Warriors with the lead. One quarter down, and Jay.
All right, let's do this.
Substitutions, Golden State. Into the game for Los Angeles, number 23, LeBron James.
The shot, almost.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. Got to make those.
A drive, but he can't get it to go. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
The drive, right to the basket, lays it up and in.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Going to launch beyond the arc. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
I got this plan. Let's go. Hands up. You got him. You got him. I got help. I got your help.
And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Golden State at the controls.
I'm here.
In the second quarter.
Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Knocked loose. LeBron into the front court, trailing by 11. For 3, that's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Oops. He missed the first one. Oh, he missed them both. It's Steph for 2. Steph Curry. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Warriors with the lead.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Curry with the ball. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Stolen by the Warriors. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Ball with it up top. Trailing by 14. You give him that much time, he's going to make you pay. LeBron James with the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
LeBron James swats it. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Ball brings the rock up court. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Layup goes down. Well done.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Steph Curry. He's now 4 for 6.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Navigating through traffic. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Big finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Had to rush that one, and it's no good. Kyle Kuzma. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Warriors basketball.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. LeBron James able to recover with the block. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and you. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. I'm here.
LeBron James rejects it. Won't go. Kuz at the controls. Jakob Poeltl with the block. James off the assist.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Kyle Kuzma pins it. And that's rebounded by Noel.
Who's gonna do this?
Oh, he had him there for a second. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Watch Carter. Come on. Jump.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player.
Can't convert the free throw. Jakob Poeltl sends it away. And counted at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Josh Jackson tips it. Lonzo Ball with the rock. Runner's good there.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with the easy lay right there.
Can't miss those.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. And the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. 2 points to the board. Possession lies with Golden State. And throws it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, it's the Warriors who get the victory as they win a close one by